I have respect for Caleb, but at the end of the day, come fight night, like, nah, I'm coming for you.
Young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed. Cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. So my trigger finger, stay prepared. I've got my weapon and I got my prayers. Cause if you don't run this town, they'll walk all over you. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
So on our days off, we're really big on family time, hanging out with Charlie. She's just at a great fun age. She's turning 2 this weekend, and we can't wait to celebrate that with all her friends and our family.
It's no secret when it feels like I've been bleeding. You can pick up all the pieces. Now I know you're what I needed.
Caleb is an amazing father. I knew he was going to be a great dad because we kind of talked about these things before we had a kid, but just to see him really living it and in the moment with her, he's super attentive. He teaches her things. He's also stern and disciplines her in the right way that helps her learn and grow. And she just loves her dad. She's a daddy's girl. She's always asking for him. She has to go to the gym every day. Matter of fact, this morning she told me, "No errands, Mama. Gym. I want to go boxing gym." So she loves being with him. I have a feeling when she starts school, she's not going to want to go to school. She's going to want to be with Caleb.
What up, y'all? Just finished up Charlie's second birthday party. All the friends and family were over today. It was a great day. Too many presents, tons of presents, and she's happy, so we're happy.
I think we're all excited to see you back, Caleb. We all know what sort of excitement you bring to the ring and the build-up pre-fight. You know how to sell a fight, and you're responsible for Canelo's last highest selling pay-per-view. Do you ever think about that?
Not too much, because I'm not really trying to sell a fight. I'm just being me, and some people gravitate towards that and they like it. And then obviously, the other side is people who don't like me and they don't like how I talk or walk or do things, but I don't do things for people who won't like it. You feel me? I'm doing what I want to do and doing it how I want to do it. And, you see where the chips fall, but I feel good, being able to look in the mirror knowing I'm being me, so.
You've also are training with Breadman. He's been in your corner, Stephen Breadman Edwards. And how has that been, utilizing what he's taught you with the skills that you've already known?
It's been good. Him and my dad are almost like an echo of each other. It's like we go to Philly to train some, he comes to Vegas to train some in between fights. But a lot of times it's me and my dad, grinding it out. They talk on the phone, tell me, the things I need to be working on. And but then Brett will get here, and it's something my dad had been telling me for weeks, and Brett will say it right off the bat. My dad will look at me like, "See, boy, I told you." And so it's funny. Yeah, they're basically the same person, just one's, darker, a little more handsome than the other. So
that don't matter. As long as me and him believe that we gonna win, that don't make a difference to me. So I'd rather everybody be against one of my fighters anyway, because a real fighter, he'll flourish under the circumstance. So I don't know if it's a building blocks fight or not, but I know Caleb need to kick this boy's butt. You know what I mean? And that's how I look at it.
As always, man, thank you so much for joining us, and wish you the best of luck, obviously, on September 14th.
my God, thank you.
All right. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Caleb Plant.
My name is Paulina. I'm one of the founders of Perfecting Athletes, and I serve as Caleb's personal chef and nutritionist in camp. So today, Caleb requested a fried rice, which is fantastic. It's got a great combination of carbs, electrolytes in the veggies, and a substantial amount of protein for him because he gets to eat. He maintains his weight all year round like a true professional. So when it comes time to camp, we just need to make sure that we are fueling him, ironically, with enough. So we don't actually enter a calorie deficit until almost the beginning of fight week. So he gets to eat, and every once in a while he'll give me, I have a request for this, which, the fried rice was for tonight, and that's what we're making. Keeping him happy and healthy.
Yeah, so, it had always been a goal of mine to, have a nutritionist, and it was just a matter of getting the funds, getting the right funds. And so going into my world title fight in 2019, I had like $500 left in my bank account. And that was the camp that I implemented a massage therapist for the first time. And then as soon as I won my world title, that's when I implemented the nutritionist. And I could definitely tell a difference in, how much longer, like how much harder I was able to train longer throughout the week. Like, you know, as opposed to like starting to feel it a little bit on Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, you know, I'm, you know, finishing the week almost basically as strong as I was starting the week. So it's definitely made a huge difference. And, you know, I think it's important for fighters to reinvest back into their company. You know, I feel like a lot of fighters, they get a little money and they spend it all on, you know, this, that, and the third, and they don't reinvest back into their company. And, you know, if you really want to take it all the way up and, you know, reach those heights, you know, you got to put that money back into your company just like any other entrepreneur. So.
See you later, Giddy.
See alligator.
See you later, alligator. Say after a while, crocodile.
Crocodile.
Got a kiss?
Jordan, I didn't know those sensory books existed.
I'm gonna get you. Come here, kiss.
Wherever you are. That's only not so like they can literally do the same thing over and over, eat the same food, do the same thing.
What did Daddy kill?
All right, I'm gonna take her up to bed because Crystal and I gotta leave in 12 minutes.
Night-night.
There absolutely is a difference between a chef and a nutritionist. Some people can do both. Some people are extraordinary chefs and don't understand the balance that an athlete, specifically a combat athlete in a weight-driven sport, what they need, the amount of fat that they need to be able to protect the brain, the amount of protein that they need to be able to rebuild muscle, the amount of carbs that they need to be able to fuel their muscles. Being a chef isn't enough in a sport where so much is on the line with being able to make and maintain a healthy weight.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mommy.
Say goodnight.
You know, before having a nutritionist, me and Jordan just trying to put our best foot forward, you know, eat what we would think is healthy and, you know, try to eat the right thing at the right time. But it's nothing like having a professional, you know, who knows the exact amount of like macronutrients, you know, the right amount of, you know, electrolytes, the right amount of carbs and fats and, you know, protein and what to eat before a workout, what to eat after a workout. You know, there's a whole science to it. And, you know, as much as you try to put your best foot forward, like I said, it's nothing in comparison to, you know, having a professional like Paulina and perfecting athletes who have, you know, been doing this for many years and, you know, have that expertise and that knowledge.
I'm Michaela Mayer, 2016 U.S. Olympian and former unified junior lightweight world champion.
Me and Michaela are going to get some sparring in. I'm just going to be working on defense, and she's going to be trying to take my head off, trying to knock me out. And it's cool for us because, you know, I've been knowing Michaela since I was like 17 at the USA Nationals and at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs. We were on Team USA together, so, you know, kind of coming around full circle in our pro careers. You know, we both got big fights coming up, so it'll be cool to get in there and work together.
Yeah, me and Caleb know each other from back in the amateur days. A lot of us did. You know, it's interesting. Sometimes you get to this level and you see the people who kind of made it with you, and then some who you always expected to be up there and then maybe didn't. But I always was a fan of Caleb. I always thought he was a really good fighter. We didn't see each other for a while, but then we met up again at the IBF Awards. We were both being awarded with something, and we had to get on stage, and he just looked at me and he was like, "I'm proud of you." And I'm like, "I'm proud of you too." So it was just cool to see us both go from, you know, that dream as a kid and as a teenager at the Olympic Training Center to on stage earning awards as world champions.
Figure 4 body lock. Let's get that.
Yeah. It sounded like when he called that he had just woken up.
You went good, yeah. You can go back where we got you. Right there, sit there.
Change direction. Okay, good. Shoot her right hand is there.
Good. Now push her to the ropes, make her use her legs. Yeah, good. Good body shot.
Okay. Now you whack. Now you block, you whack. Whack, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah. Body,
For a few of my fights, earlier pro fights, Coach Al would have me watch some of his fights for his jab. Like, watch how Caleb uses his jab, watch how he keeps that distance, watch how he doubles it up. He fakes down to the body, back up to the head. Just really, really consistent with his jab. So that's always been my favorite thing from him.
Good. Walk it back with your feet. Good. Good. Now smother her, Caleb, and push her back.
Come back. Yeah.
That's it. Good D, good D.
Get back in there, don't let it distract you. Let's go.
Good, wait a minute. And go to your right.
Spin it back this.
Ooh, that was nice. Good turn, good turn. Can't breathe.
Make dizzy.
Every once in a while, put a carpet on. Good stiff arm step. Yes.
You got me. Two more. She hit me with the...
Two more.
Motherfucker.
If your shot is come nice. No.
I think he's going to find a way to pull this out for sure, no problem. I think he's a better boxer, so always rooting for him, and I know he's going to go in there and do his thing. I'll be fighting for the WBO World Welterweight title September 27th against Sandy Ryan. Main event at Madison Square Garden, so make sure you tune in. It'll be live on ESPN.